My trips to the Lighthouse will not be denied. No matter how much I have to carry a team, no matter how much shit I have to put up with, there is no way in hell somebody's gonna deny my trip to the Lighthouse. Well, let's be honest for a second. I'm the one that usually gets carried. I ain't gonna lie, man. I always get carried to the Lighthouse. I'm not gonna fucking be ashamed to admit that shit, man. So anyway, this is one of those games where I had to be the one that had to do a little bit of ass kicking up in this motherfucker. So you guys are seeing in the background, I got Haytred and Smelly Undies with me. And look at the start we get up to. We actually got 2 of these motherfuckers dead, and then this shit happened. So now I don't know what the fuck I was doing right there. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this shit in a minute. All the mistakes that I made in this fucking game, somehow I managed to come up with a win in this motherfucker. Plus Haytred having the wrong fucking shit. Oh man, I swear to God, some of the bullshit, man, just makes you want to tell the YouTube auditor to go fuck himself. Anyways, getting into this joint, this happened to be one of our last matches in order to go to the Lighthouse. This was our game in which we needed to win in order to go to it, although we did have a mercy, so we didn't have to worry about that shit. So even if we lost this game, we still would have had one opportunity to go back to the Lighthouse in this motherfucker, man. Anyway, getting into this shit, this was our first run of the night. We actually had 2 runs in this shit. This was when I was on my Hunter. We did my Titan later. We went 20-1, and the one match that we lost happened to be the very first one of the night that I played. We bought our tickets. We went into the Trials of Osiris. I went 0-8. I got my ass kicked. We lost 4-1. It was against a shitty team. I mean, they didn't do anything spectacular. We just basically fucked up, and here's another fucking mistake. I should have just revived Smelly, not seeing that all these guys were shooting at it this way, man. So then I turn around, and by this point, now I have these 2 guys down. I was trying to do the revive, didn't work, and got shot in my ass, but whatever, man. You see, I did get the 2 kills in this motherfucker. So right now, we're down 0-2. We're not playing well. Up to this point, we had been stomping teams. We'd have been able to have a good run in this motherfucker, but at this point, we were on we still had a mercy. We still weren't playing very well. So we were like, okay, we got to get our shit together. Once we get our shit together, then we'll start playing well with this motherfucker. But anyway, like I was saying, Haytred ended up starting off this match, and you guys could probably see it with the Skolas mask. I don't know if you guys will notice in the back. Those who play Destiny know what I'm talking about. There you see it. He's wearing the shit. We didn't notice it. Nobody noticed it. He was messing around, just putting it on, trying to be all funny and shit like that. But what he didn't realize was he kept that shit on, and by keeping that shit on, he had no fucking power. He had no intellect or discipline. He had lower stats. He had a much lower light level. So basically, he was going to take an ass whooping just having that stupid shit on. So he didn't realize it until the 9th round. The 9th round is when we finally noticed, oh shit, you have your Skolas mask on. No wonder why you're not doing any damage. He was basically taking shots, dying immediately, because obviously the power matters in this motherfucker. But we didn't realize it. So basically we were playing down 3 guys against 2.5 guys. And he never realized that he was down in this motherfucker, man. Anyway, like I was saying, man, when it comes to going to the Lighthouse, usually the guys that I play with, they're the ones that always carry me. Whether it's Smelly, whether it's Sky, Brown Power, Haytred, all these guys, they play better than me. My role is usually going to be the support role. I'm usually going to be the guy, and this stupid fucking shit. Usually I'm going to be the guy that sits back. I'm going to do the revives. I'm going to get some kills. I'm going to watch the dead bodies, because I'm a shotgun player. I'm not a sniper. Everybody knows that. I do not snipe in this game. I do not like to snipe. So Haytred is normally going to bring out a sniper rifle. Bite Crazy is normally going to bring out a sniper rifle. Smelly and Sky, they'll switch back and forth depending on what the other team's doing. Brown will usually use a shotgun, but he'll snipe every now and then, especially with his no lambi. He'll mess around with that joint. But for the most part, you're not going to see me snipe. There, I got a kill for my teammate. Look at that shit. It took me forever to get that fucking... that one challenge. That challenge was supposed to be, and right here, the fucking guy revived, and we weren't paying attention. Everyone was going fucking ammo. So realizing he could get all of them back in one shot, I had to basically burn my whatchamacallit right there. I had to use my tether. By tethering these motherfuckers, this allowed them to kill him. So this guy went and they revived me, and now we have to basically kill this motherfucker. So he sees that he got the revive there, and now Smelly's gonna go to town with overtime started. So right here you can see some jumping issues. Always with the fucking jumping issues. So Smelly ended up wiping out that team. Haytred was already on the overtime capture point. But at this point, we used 2 supers just in order to win 1 fucking round. Not a great start, but whatever. We're still going to come back and win this motherfucker. But like I was saying, man, usually I'm the shotgun player. I'm the guy that's going to sit on a body. I'm the guy that's going to babysit. I'm the guy that's going to make sure if somebody's coming around the corner, I'm going to shotgun the shit out of them. I'm not a good sniper, and I'm not going to attempt to counter-snipe against better snipers because I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. I know I'm not going to win too many sniper battles. Right? Haytred trading fucking headshots. And here's the thing. Look at the body. Look, I don't know if you guys can see the kill feed, but right there, Haytred got hit with a body shot. Naturally, he was dead. And the only reason is because he had that stupid fucking Skolas mask. If he doesn't have that Skolas mask, chances are he'll survive that shit. Whatever, man. What are you going to do? So right here again, last Guardian standing. I have all 3 of them still alive. So I shoot this motherfucker. That was a good player. Run and get Smelling. Thankful. I was so happy he was right there. Oh man, if he wasn't there, I would have got the shit stomped out of me right there. So now we're gonna have to regroup. Basically, me and Smelly around. As long as Smelly's around, I'm good because he knows how to kill motherfuckers. So we have to pretty much reset, go all the way around, do this shit all over again. So in this round right here, and you can see these guys are trying to make sure that we don't get to Haytred. And I gotta tell you, man, this toxin shit, this crap in here, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. This toxin crap, my god, this thing is fucking incredible. And I was hoping that guy wouldn't get the revive. I got lucky right there. But I was able to run and get Haytred in there. You see it, shotgun. Not gonna survive with me with a shotgun. I don't know why he didn't get the revive right there, but you know what? I really don't give a shit there. I get the shotgun kill. So we're tied, 2-2. And at this point, you guys will see the scoreboard. I'm the main one that's getting some kills in this motherfucker. I got 4 in that round. I have a 2.67 kill death ratio. Haytred still getting sniped because he got that Skolas smash. Oh man, did he fuck that shit up. So right here, I'm gonna have my tether right after this joint right here. So at this point, we're making the comeback. We know that if we could get to the heavy round up 3-2, we have a good chance of winning this joint. So now we're sitting here, we're thinking, all right, we let them get their stupid wins. They were able to beat us doing, you know, we were playing like shit. We were able to get back. We're going to go back to the Lighthouse. We're going to kick their ass. We're going to get back to normal. Right here, never fucking noticed that shit. I know not to back up out of that point. I know to sit there and not pay attention to that shit. I thought Smelly might have been watching that shit, but in the end, wasn't paying attention. We all got wiped out. So now we're like, all right, now we have to win the heavy round. Normally when it comes to the heavy round, we're already up 3 rounds to whatever. 3 rounds to 1, 2, 0, whatever the fuck it is. They see me switching out to the truth. But this time we didn't win it. So now we have to win the heavy round, because if we don't win the heavy round, then we're going to be down 4-2. So usually when we get to this halfway point, we know that we're in a good position right here. Now, normally I like to stay up here. And the whole reason I was staying up here is for this very reason. You're going to see this moron come in, and he's going to throw in, I don't know why we opened up that fucking door. Had we not opened up that door, we wouldn't have had to worry about this shit. So that dude jumped up there, he jumped up to the top, he threw his fucking grenade on the shit, and now all of a sudden, down to the last Guardian standing. My heavy ammo's sitting right there, but there's nothing I can do at this point. 2 of these guys have fucking rockets. They're going to nail me with that damn rocket. As much as I try and run away, I didn't even know where to go. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of there. I got shot in my ass. So now, this is where the problem starts. We're down 4-2. Match point for the other team. They have to win 1 game. We have to win 3. So at this point, now we're like, all right. So at least we have our mercy. If we lose this round, we'll come back in. We'll try and win the next one. But these guys aren't anything special. We're just fucking up. We just made a lot of stupid decisions in this fucking game, such as opening up that door, such as Haytred wearing that stupid mask, such as me missing the revive on Smelly, whatever the hell it is. A lot of things that we're doing just aren't working. So there, Haytred's gonna go in with his hammers. I'm just hoping, oh, please kill these motherfuckers. So he ends up getting 2 of them, which I'm like, oh, thank God. I don't have to worry about this shit. And there I hear the self-res. So as soon as I heard that shit, I'm like, fuck, now I have to make sure that I use my other tether. I don't think he realized that I had that tether, but I'm so glad I had that damn tether, because without that shit, we would have been fucked right there. If he would have been able to get that motherfucker, plus I don't have anything going up against the goddamn self-revive motherfucker, oh man, we would have been in trouble right there. So thankfully, I had that tether, saved that round right there, because otherwise we would have been in deep shit. So, down again, still down 2 rounds. We have to come back again and try and hopefully win another 2 rounds. So again, we're going to try and use the same strategy. I no longer have a tether, but obviously we have 2 hammers in this motherfucker, so hopefully these 2 guys are in there. Again, Haytred's getting sniped in the fucking face. And then he said as soon as he got hit, he was telling me they were coming up for the body. So as soon as he said they were coming up for the body, I don't know what this other guy was doing. I think he was just sitting in my fucking grenade or whatever the hell. That's alright. I can win gunfights. That doesn't bother me one bit. I know I can win gunfights anytime somebody's going to try and come up on me and shit like that. So right there, Smelly got his kill. Haytred played a perfect decoy. Normally I play the decoy. But in any event, here's where it all comes down to. Round number 9. At this point, I noticed that something's wrong with Haytred's helmet. For some reason, I thought he was wearing Shax's helmet. I know people who know Shax in the game. He has that 1-horn helmet or whatever the fuck, and I think that is a helmet in this fucking game. So right here's where I was looking at him, and I'm like, Haytred, you have on the Skolas mask. And right there when he got sniped, it's like, oh, I've been wondering why the fuck I've been getting that 1 body shot and I've been able to get fucking deaths in this motherfucker. So right here, these 2 guys, I don't know why they sat in my poison, but you know what? I don't really give a shit. Hey, sit in my poison. I don't give a fuck. So there we got 2 of them down. This motherfucker's gonna get taken down by Smelly. I know right away they have to have a self-red. So look at why I have my shotgun. Exactly why I have my shotgun. To run, make sure that motherfucker doesn't revive. I think Haytred actually got a sniper shot off on him. That's what took away his shield. But that's how we were able to go to Lighthouse on this run. My God, man. That shit was a fucking nightmare to try and win in this bitch. Normally, I'm not the guy to finish first place. Normally, I'm not the guy that's going to finish on the top of the scoreboard. I'm going to be the guy that finishes on the bottom of the scoreboard. I'm going to get carried all the way to the Lighthouse. But on this run, I made it all up. I earned my way to the Lighthouse in this motherfucker. I ended up going 14-5, and that was what carried the team in this motherfucker. So anyway, that was my run to the Lighthouse with my hunter. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.